The subject of today's lean-in video is how to double your money in just 12 months using something called the Consortium. Let me tell you more. So today I'm going to introduce you to somebody called Owen O'Malley. Owen O'Malley I've now known for some time, and I'm lucky enough and fortunate enough to be able to know him and have his help in being able to generate additional income, profits, and my net worth. And that's done through a system that Owen's now been using for more than 20 years, which he created and is creating some fabulous returns. So Owen today is going to show us exactly how that works and show you how this works, so that if you want to work and find more money or gain more money or generate some more income or increase your net worth, you could have access to this system as well. So I'm going to hand over to Owen and say, Owen, could you now take us through this process, this opportunity, this system, and explain to people exactly how it works, please?
I will do, Peter. Thank you very much. And my name is Owen O'Malley. I'm the CEO and founder of the Investment Club Network. We've been in business for the last 25 years. We've built over 1,000 investment clubs in 50 different countries in 15 different languages. We're massive fans of Warren Buffett, so much so we attend his AGM most years. We're going again this year. And so some people describe us as Warren Buffett on steroids. And what do I mean by that? We follow the same principles that Warren Buffett uses to buy only the strongest companies in the world when they're great value. But the difference between us and Warren is that we're able to generate an income. So here's our 3 simple steps to the master the market. Step number 1, just like Warren Buffett, you only invest in the best quality companies in the world. 2, you invest only when they're great value. So we're at the core of what we do, we're value investors. And 3, the thing that Warren Buffett can't do and most of the major funds on the planet are unable to do because they're too big and too cumbersome to do this. It's what we do is we rent our shares and we reinvest the rent to buy more shares, and those shares in turn give us more rent. So in order to be successful in any particular endeavor, it's important you find out who is the best at that endeavor, find out what they do, and you'll get some results. So one of the things that Warren and Buffett and Charlie Munger do is they use a company called Value Line. Value Line has been founded since 1931. In fact, Warren and Charlie were asked at their AGM in 1995 when they had a small fund of 12 billion. Today it's now worth 500 billion. Where's the best place in the world to get good, solid, reliable, conservative, trustworthy information to make sound business decisions in the market? And both of them said Value Line. That's where we get our information from. Value Line was founded 91 years ago, and it details reports on the best 1,700 companies. They do us a massive favor. They eliminate over 95% of the market and just focus on the best 4 to 5%. So within that, what we do within the Investment Club Network is we pick only the best 1% quality companies, and then we pick those that are both quality and great value. In effect, we eliminate 99.9% of the market before we even invest a penny. So Value Line report looks like this. It's pretty detailed. That's one of Disneyland's track record, everything that you need to know about Disneyland for the past 15 years, but more importantly, the future 5 years is on one piece of paper, and we show you how to be able to understand that. So what do we do? There are about 46,000 companies that you could invest in around the world on the various public stock exchanges. We focus on those that feature on Value Line. We narrow it down to 300 quality companies, 100 quality and value-based companies, and we put the best 20, 30, 40 of those companies in the portfolio. How do we measure quality? We look at 7 key things. It must be in a good industry that's experiencing growth. It must be timely, it must be the right time, it must be very safe. It must have a low debt to equity ratio. We love to find companies that have no debt. It must be volatile, but not too volatile. It must have an excellent track record in the past 5 years of sales and growth, but more importantly, good projections for the next 5 years moving forward for both sales and profit. It must have an excellent management team. So we score companies based on pure facts and figures. It must score greater than 40 out of 52 to be qualified as what we call 4 for ideal. Now this system, if you take every single company in the world and you put it through this scoring system, 99% of companies will fail the test. Only the best 1% will get through. The next test is a value-based system. It looks at the dividends compared to the earnings it looks at the price appreciation, it looks at sales compared to the profit, it looks at the price divided by profit as a very simple but very powerful measurement of value for money. And then lastly, it looks at the reward to risk ratio. Again, it must score greater than 40 out of 52 based on pure facts and figures. And then that will get it the second 4 scores. So when you hear us talking about 4x4 scores, we're talking about 4 for quality and 4 for value. We've been running the system for over 20 years. What is the track record of our 4x4 system? You look at our 4x4 model compared to the S&P 500, and the S&P 500 is the benchmark by which everybody measures themselves against. It's the top 500 companies in the world, known as the S&P 500. And so in 2001, if you wanted to invest in the S&P 500 compared to investing in the 4x4s, the S&P 500 has done 12.7% per annum growth in the past 20 years. The 4x4s have done 71% per annum growth. So over time, they've outperformed the market by more than a factor of 5 times better than the market. But like everything in the market, there's been many ups and downs in the last 20 years. And so this shows you that when the market drops, the 4x4s do not drop as much as the overall market. But when the market recovers, the 4x4s recover much faster and much stronger than the overall market, either sometimes 2 times faster and in some cases 3 times faster than the market. So that's why the 4x4s outperform the market long term. Does our system work? Well, our system, we can show you some examples here. This is a client that started with us in May 2020 with 500,000 first to test us out. 3 months later, added another 500,000. 3 months later, added 400,000. Took him 7 months to accumulate 1.4 million with us, and in 13 months, we turned 1.4 million into 3.2 million, and he made a 1.8 million profit using our system. These are other examples here. In that previous example, he did 10% a month. And some of these examples here, 8% a month, 8.7% a month, 5.4% a month, and 1.6% a month. The reason why the account just did 1.6% a month is it only put the biggest bulk of the money at the end, so the money hadn't time to get working yet. So across all of our accounts, our average performance is 4% a month. How do we do this? We go to the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ, we buy our shares, and then we go to the options market in Chicago, and we sell our options to generate an income. We use that option income to buy more shares, and then those shares in turn give us an income, and then we use that income to buy more shares. So we're constantly reinvesting our income to buy more assets, use those assets to generate more income. And if you've studied compound interest works when you make income on income, or as they say, interest on interest. 3 simple steps in summary. If you're going to be in the stock market, only do the highest quality companies, only do them when they're at the best price, only invest when they're good value, and make sure the shares pay rent. By the way, only 90% of the stock market's companies do not do options, do not give you an income. The top 10% do. And so you use that income to buy more shares, use those shares to sell more options, use those options income to buy more shares. And so the way it works, if you start with 1,000 shares on the left-hand side, and then you go and collect some call option income, you use that option income to buy another 100 shares on top of your original 1,000 shares. Because you've now got 1,100 shares, you can collect even more income. And because you've got more income, you can buy more shares. So one feeds into the other. So we've 3 compound interest wheels, if you like. We've got the call option income, we've got the dividend income, and we've got the put option income. And then the shares will grow significantly long-term over the next 5 to 10 years. So it's a combination of the 4 things: price appreciation, call option income, dividend income, and put option income is the secret sauce behind our phenomenal returns in the market.
I think what we're demonstrating here today is that I'm fortunate enough to have met Owen, invested with Owen in this opportunity to be able to create some brilliant results. And I think these days, when we talk about brilliant results, it's very easy to sort of say, well, is it too good to be true? But the reality is that I'm living proof, as I dipped my toe in the water really with Owen last year to find out, could I make money utilizing Owen and his traders and his skills and his knowledge and his experience? I've seen a 7.1% growth per month for the last 4 months. So I know that this system works. And because of that, that's why I feel so comfortable now introducing other people to the same system. So if you're looking to be able to help your money to make more money and use a system that's tried and tested over 20 years now by Owen, then I'm going to invite you to be able to talk to me, find out more detail, have a discussion with me, and let's find out how we can help you to use your money to make money to grow over the next few weeks, months, and years. One of the secrets in this was what Einstein called was the eighth wonder of the world, compound interest. And what compound interest really means is this ability to accelerate over a period of time the amount of money that you can make. Now, I'll give you an example there. Owen is talking here at about 4% per month on average growth that he's being able to achieve. I've been looking at 7.1% over the last 4 months as an example. So I'm just going to use 6% as a potential forecast for what you could achieve with your money here. At 6% per month compound, that basically means you double your money in 12 months. Yes, double your money in 12 months. By compounding, it means that within 2 years, you quadruple your original investment. And actually, over 3 years, you can multiply your original investment by a factor of 10. So if that sounds attractive, that you can put some money in, you can let Owen and his team do all of the work, you can still keep engaged with us so you can see the results on a monthly basis and understand what's going on. You can be confident that it's your money that's gone into the system and you can pull your money out if you need to or want to at any time. And you can turn your original investment into, let's say, 10 times its value in 3 years. If that sounds attractive and you're not feeling skeptical that it sounds too good to be true, because it can be true for you, then I'm going to encourage you to reach out to me. So, Owen, I'm going to say thank you so much for giving up your time today to explain to me and to help my viewers understand really what a golden opportunity this is for people to increase their income, their profits, and their net worth using the shares and options as you've described them today. So, Owen, thank you so much. I'll let you get on with your day and I'll let my viewers get on with their day as well.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Owen.
All right, take care.